What it does. How y'all doing today? Now the Israelites are still traveling through the desert. But one day they decided they were going to camp near Mount Sinai. I think it's pronounced Sinai. Mount Sinai. Moses decided that he was going to go up the mountain and talk to God for quite some time. They were just catching up. It's like when your mom sees their best friend at Walmart and they decide to talk for days. Oh, how's the family?
The family is just fantastic. Let me tell you every single detail about everything that has happened up to this very single moment. My kids can wait. They don't have anything to do.
While Moses was up there talking to God, God made promises for the people. And he also gave Moses rules for them to follow, including the 10 Commandments, which were written on stone tablets. Some people can't even write in cursive. Could you imagine writing on a stone tablet? Not an Apple tablet, a stone. Now Moses was up on the top of the mountain for many days. He was just taking a little getaway. There's a little clubhouse up on the top of the mountain only for him and God. Now while Moses was up there, the Israelites forgot about him. How did they forget about him?
They must have short-term memory loss.
Do you know who else has that? Dory. Finding Dory was such a sweet movie. I cried during that movie. I think. I can't remember. And on top of forgetting Moses, they asked Aaron to make a god for them. What? And what's even crazier is that Aaron agreed. So Aaron made a statue of a calf. Not like a leg calf, like a little baby cow calf, out of jewelry from the people. And then he said to the people,
"Here is your God that brought you out of Egypt."
What? That doesn't even make any sense. I think the desert heat may be getting to them because they seem a little bit crazy. And the day after Aaron made the statue, they had a party to celebrate the golden calf. And they forgot all about the great things that God had done for them. As my mama would say, rude. God saw what the Israelites were doing, and he was
furious.
So he sent Moses down the mountain. And when Moses saw what was happening, he was angry too. He was so angry that he threw down the tablets that God had made for them with the new rules on them. And the tablets smashed into 1 million pieces. Now that's a whole lot of pieces. Moses must have been working out up there to smash them that good. They were not happy. But Moses looked around and he invited the people that were still on the Lord's side to join him. And then Moses asked God to forgive the people. Now that takes some self-control. If I was Moses, I would have spanked the goofy goober out of all of them. But Moses was wise and he went right to the Lord. Now God hated the idol worship, but he forgave them and he continued leading them on. I think the message of the story today is to never turn your back on God. Just because you feel like you can't see him working in your life does not mean he's not there. The truth is, God is always there. And he needs to be the only God that we worship because he is the only true living God. Now, we may not use golden calves, but we do put idols in our lives that control us and distract us from God. Our idols can be our phones, certain relationships, food, sports, jewelry sometimes, fame, money. All of these things have become such prominent idols in this world. They distract us from God. We must always keep God at the front of our lives. That way the devil doesn't get control over us. Whoosh!
Well, I hope that you enjoyed the Bible story today.
And I pray that you understood the message that we have to stop being distracted by the idols of this world and keep God at the front of our everyday life. See you next week. God bless you and I love you.